Don't play End of Darkness. That game sucks. Dude, honestly, I've heard. I've been trying to. I think when I was talking about, oh, I'll play Twilight of the Spirits, like I knew of that game's existence, but I was trying to pretend it didn't exist. Like I didn't even mention it as if I hadn't heard of it. But in all seriousness, I have heard of End of Darkness, and all I ever hear is that it sucks. It's like, it's apparently quite literally the worst game ever made. Kind of like Lunar Dragon Song.
Time to blaze a new trail.
And this is coming from someone who has not played Lunar Dragon Song. But like, I've heard the stories. Alright, we're finally getting through here. That's nice. Nice skill execution. Are they gonna be able to follow Tony? They shouldn't be able to.
I'd prefer to just call out orders from the back.
Yeah, he can still pass you. Oh, behind them, Tony. All I ever hear about that game is that it sucks. Arte can now use all commands. That won't be a problem at all. Don't put her there because we need Felius to be there. You put End of Darkness at worse than Grandia Extreme. That's pretty bad. Never played End of Darkness, never played Lunar Dragon Song, but I've heard they're trash. Played like half of Extreme and didn't really like it. The thing is, like, I feel like Grandia Extreme, like, I didn't like it, obviously. If I liked it, I would have finished it. I don't think it was like, I don't know. I don't think I'd put it on the same level as like unplayable or like worst game ever. But it definitely isn't a very good game. Like, for sure. But like, based on what I've heard about End of Darkness and Lunar Dragon Song, I don't think I'd put Grandia Extreme that low. But Grandia Extreme's the only one I played of those three that we're talking about. So, like, I wouldn't say it was like unplayable, but it wasn't very good. Oops. I wish the barrows can like roll onto the enemies. That's what I thought the Fantastica was gonna do. Help. You're not very strong though, so I'm not worried about this. Yo, nice counter. Let's go. They're probably gonna want to warp Labyrinthia.
Here goes.
Really wish you had Dandelion shot right now.
Need an opponent? I'm your man.
Formation art. Let's go. Alright, chat, we're gonna win this time. This mission took a while. It definitely, like, I probably should have tried earlier to move towards this side, but, like, I didn't realize I could just move to the side. Like this. Like, I didn't know all of this was, you know, were actual spaces to, you know, move on.
No need to overexert
Love
ourselves
the Grandia
here.
1 and 2. Going from those two extremes was a major letdown. Finished it and was still wondering what was happening at the end. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, right? Because, like, I'm on the same boat as you. Like,
If you want to stand in my way
you're new
that
here, so you
badly.
probably don't know, but Grandia 1 and 2. 2 and 1 respectively, but very, very close in my rankings. Two of my favorite games of all time. Like, they are very good. And to play Grandia... Have you played Grandia 3 is my next question. But to play Grandia Extreme and Grandia 3, I finished Grandia 3. But I didn't think that game was very good either. To play those two is like, what happened, bro? Like, how did they make two of the best RPGs? Yo, lucky card, let's go! Wild Arms Classic. Like, how do you make two of the best games ever? And then, like, completely fumble it with Grandia 3 and Extreme. So yeah, it's very upsetting. Like, I get your disappointment. Those overlooking Polyasha. You played it but never finished it? Oh, so like me with Extreme. That's funny. Oh, by the way, Concussed Gamer, you might have left before I did this, but I have a Discord server. We have a nice little community in there. You seem like a cool dude. You seem like a pretty awesome guy. We have a nice little community in the Discord. We talk about stuff like video games. Feel free to click that link if you want to join. So you played Grandia 3 and never finished it. So that's literally like me in Extreme. I made it to like the halfway point of Grandia Extreme. I made it to the point of the game where like the dungeons power up and they expect you to go back through the dungeons to get like extra levels and do them over again. And the thing is, if I really wanted to, I could have forced myself to sit through Grandia Extreme. I could have finished it. But the reason why I didn't was because it was a huge waste of time. Like, I just didn't want to. It was a huge waste of time. Like, I could have been playing other games, the story wasn't super gripping me, neither were the characters, and I didn't really see them getting better later. So I was like, you know what? It's not a matter of I can't finish Grandia Extreme, I just don't feel like it's going to be worth it, and it's, like, a waste of time. I honestly wish with Grandia Extreme, they did it kind of like how Trails does the old Schoolhouse, Trails of Cold Steel, if you played that game, where when they add more floors, you can just start the new floors instead of having to start from the beginning. Honestly, like, my Grandia Extreme playthrough on YouTube pretty much sums up how I feel and why I didn't finish it, basically. But, yeah. It's very upsetting. Why does the music cut off after, like, when it's about to loop? It's so annoying. I gotta see if that's, like, an emulation thing or if that's how the game was made. I'm gonna look into it after this stream. It's so weird. Those poor villagers. They're probably being taken to the prison. What for? It's a warning from the council. I imagine if you try to fight us, you'll end up like this. They're using the prison as a threat by virtue of its merely being there. It acts as a deterrent, sapping any would-be dissidents' wills to fight. A deterrent? Then if the prisoners were rescued, it wouldn't be much of a deterrent anymore, would it? Isn't there anything we could do to help this country? Clarissa. I want to do something. I want to rescue the people who have been so kind to us. Words. Is that such a terrible idea? Only you decide what you want to do, Clarissa. All I can offer is to protect you while you pursue these goals. If your hope is to restore peace to Alessius, you'll find no more fervent ally than I. If you insist on going, please let me join you. While I may not look it, I'm actually a very capable woman. I'll show you just how useful I can be. Yeah, let's rescue the people of Polyasha. You didn't finish Grandia 3 because your memory card got stolen. You didn't like it enough to play it again. Honestly, fair. Grandia 3, Grandia 3 is not a very good game either. Grandia Extreme and 3 Bolt kind of suck. I finished 3, but I didn't think it was very good either, so you didn't really miss out on much. Act 1-4. And if you're thinking, oh, maybe the characters and story are better, no, not at all. Grandia 3's story and characters are pretty bad. The thing is, I think Grandia 3's story and characters are worse than Extreme. Extreme just didn't really have it. Extreme just felt so empty. Like, they felt non-existent. While Grandia 3, the story and characters were actively bad. If that makes sense. Godspeed to you. Oh, Clarissa, I just sent off a carrier pigeon. Is something wrong? Nah, with that pigeon's wings, it'll reach the mansion in no time. Is that not what you want? What you meant? No, not really. The recipient of that pigeon message is the son of the captain of the Royal Knights and the scion of House Brenton. And knowing my Levin, there's no way he'll take an injustice like this sitting down. He's a good kid. And you think we can trust him? Of course we can. He was one of my pupils, just like Her Highness the Princess. Well, I guess if you're that confident about someone other than yourself, he should be fine, but still. I don't want to risk anyone's lives saving the villagers. But in order to peacefully resolve a conflict with lawless band of thugs like the Martial Guard, we'll need an even greater power. So I consider it safest for all concerned to have the Royal Knights take action. I see, guess that's the only chance we have. I'm reading through this really fast because the music cuts out. Yo, free battles! Oh, this is where it's gonna pop off. Like, whenever I want to talk with chat or just play the game, I can do that. You can engage in free battles by entering battlefields that do not have exclamation marks. They're useful for yo, let's go. We are absolutely gonna do some free battles. Dude, this music is so good. Alright, cool. We're gonna make you a gunner, a dandelion shot. Oh, you got 7 class points. Cool. For you, we'll do Executor. And I guess for you, we will do... You already have Arcane this class, so maybe we should try to work on another job. Maybe I'll work on Fantastica. May have to save just to be safe. Alright, Bandit Forest. We're gonna do some free battles while I talk with chat. Alright, let's go. What are we talking about?
Here goes.
I didn't finish Extreme. I already read that. You were about halfway through SMT 3 when your memory card was stolen. Oh, you had to face Matador again? SMT Nocturne's a good game. Pretty good game.
If you want to stand in my way that badly.
Man, I don't blame you for not wanting to open it again because the Matador fight is like the first roadblock of that game. It's like a major roadblock if you don't get yourself like a Kelpie or like a Bicorn or something, or wait for it to be a full moon. I think I had to use Jack Frost with the full moon power. Like it was a full moon and I had like an attack that did more damage during a full moon or something like that. Ah, Bloodsucker. Early and busted. Got nothing on this. Yo, this music is so Wild Arms. Very, very true to Wild Arms. You don't have your stupid gun, dang it. You do this then.
Will this be enough?
Ponies accumulated reflex. Good job, good job. Corner in. 31, that's it? Oh, do you have something to like lower your attack? Maybe that's why. I love it how Tony's class is literally just crossbreed. Crossbreed just to indicate that he doesn't even have a class. He's just a dog, but that's funny. Die? Nice skill execution. Die. Let's go. I don't know why you turned into a giant box. I feel like I might need to... Because I'm using PPSSP, or whatever the PSP emulator is called, but I'm doing it through RetroArch, which might actually be causing some issues. So I might need to look into another emulation method. I'm gonna look into the music issue and see if that's something that just happens in the game, and whatever that one is isn't a big deal. The music thing, I want to see if it's part of the game or not. Because that one is bound to like annoy me the most. Try to get a triple formation art here. Why can't I do this? Oh, I can't use it while moving, right? It cannot be used after moving. Sacrifice! Oh my word, I did not expect that to bring me to 1. Why are you a giant box? That feels like an emulation issue. It does not feel normal. Goodbye, Clarissa. No game over here, though. And I also have Revive on What's-Her-Face.
I prefer to
What's
just
your name?
call out orders from the
Labrinthia.
back.
Hi. 40. I'm short by 4. Get back here in formation out this guy.
Time to blaze a new trail.
Excuse me, you're still alive? I regret not giving you the gun. Why is this thing a giant transparent box? Bye. We haven't really had any MP issues. I'm not too worried about that. Hold. Actually, you have the same problem. You don't have your weapon on. I just realized. I can do lightning, though. Sure can. 27, that's it. Yeah, do better than that.
I'll never let myself falter.
Let myself falter. Pop turn.
You can do it.
Get him, Tony. Again, another one of these. Let's go! I win. Alright, that could have gone better. Thanks for the Gela. Oh, and they're giving me CSP bonus. I got 3 CSP for that entire fight. Dandelion Shot OC, so now we can inherit it, I assume. So how does healing work? Am I just healed? Probably just healed. I want to do this again. Haven't really followed PP, SSPP since Microsoft killed Series S emulation. I don't think I've used PP, SSPP and since I played Second Evolution on the channel, which was like 3 years ago. But again, I'm using it through RetroArch, so I'm not sure if that like makes a difference. It shouldn't. It's just a PPSSPP core. Maybe XF just doesn't have good compatibility with this emulator. I don't know. It also sucks because I've never played this game before, so I can't say if these issues are normal or not. The cube one seems like an emulation issue. The music thing might be a thing in the game, but I don't know. Done. 17, that's it? Yeah, there could be settings. Settings could be something I have to tweak. I might need to look into it. Go. Corner him. I love formation arts. I just love the idea of like cornering an enemy and doing like a big attack on them.
I may not look it, but I'm the complete package. This is a textbook move here.
Get him. The thing is though, I'm using a PPSSPP core. The emulator itself I'm using is RetroArch, but the way RetroArch works is it's like a bunch of systems mixed into one. It's like a bunch of emulator. It's like an emulator for every system. You pick the core that's like based on a certain system that you're trying to do. So the emulator itself isn't PPSSPP. It's just a core. Like I'm using a core from that emulator, so I'm not sure how I would go about fixing it.
I'll never let myself fall.
This worst case scenario, I can just switch emulators. I don't know. I'll need to look into it. Yo, what's up, Wicked? How you doing? Look, I'm sure I got you guys with another curveball. I probably talked about playing this game because I love Wild Arms so much, but you probably weren't expecting this now. I was planning Wild Arms Alter Code F, I just never really, like, verbalized it.